Yeah, coming to next thing, we'll see what are all the websites that you need to practice Python. So these are all the websites, that is Coding Bat, Geeks for Geeks, HackerRank, and LeetCode. Suppose if you are a beginner, you can go ahead and practice here in Coding Bat, because here you can see from lower level to high level of language in any programming like Python or Java. You can, if you want to practice Python, then you can go ahead and practice Python. And the second thing is that Geeks for Geeks and HackerRank and then LeetCode. If you are having some knowledge of implementing the code, if you are preparing for the interview, then you can go ahead and practice in HackerRank or LeetCode, because in most of the interviews, if they are giving any online test, most of the questions they can ask from HackerRank or else LeetCode. So if you are preparing for the interview, then you can go ahead and practice in HackerRank or LeetCode. Now I will just show you how you can access these coding platform and then Geeks for Geeks. I will just show you the path how you can access through. Yeah, first, in order to access this Google Bat Python, first you need to come here and you need to search coding Bat Python. So if you search that, here in the first link, you can see coding Bat Python. You can click here and you can see first you are a basic, then you can start with the warm up, warm up to like that. And if you want to come up with the strings, you can practice list, boolean, strings, list too. Everything will be there. If you want to practice the coding in Java, you can come and check uh, practice here. If you want to practice in Python, you can click on Python, and if you click on worm, then you can see that many programming and coding questions you can practice. You can click and you can click here, and if you click here, it will ask for like this. It can show with by using this method you can implement the code, and you can go, if it will show the if it is, if the coding that you have implemented is correct, then it will compile successfully. If you don't know, then you can click on here, show code, show solution. It will show the solution. You can cross verify if you implement the code. So don't just before that, just think for the logic, what is it is begin. Don't go for the source solution first. You just think the knowledge. If you are not able to get it, you can come and check the show solution here. And if you completed here, then you can click on next, then it will show you the next coding. Like that you can access this coding bat Python. The next thing is that Geeks for Geeks. What are all the tutorials that it is having? So here you can see that Python, and then ML, data science, and you can go click on Python tutorials. You can see that all the Python tutorials you can see, in order to practice, you in order to learn anything, you can come and see here. And there are some courses too. If you want to practice in Geeks for Geeks, then you can come and practice here. So the next thing is that hacker rank. This is the link for hackering. You can come and click on here hackerrank.com, and you can click on sign up. Or if you have already an account in this, you can directly come and logging in. Then you can directly practice the HackerRank questions. The next thing is that lead code. Lead code, you can see there was many basic questions, easy questions, and then medium questions, hard questions. The lead code questions are mainly asked for many interviews. So I have experience in that. So you can practice this um, more and more. If you practice more number of coding, then you can get comfortable with this Python language. So these are all the things. If you are just a fresher, you can come up and practice here. And Gigs for Gigs, if you are theory and the programming, then you can come and check here. And Hacker Rank and Lead Code. These are Hacker Rank and Lead Code are best for if you are preparing for the interviews. They are the best um, best practice online platforms for you. And coming to the next thing, we can see websites of practicing of Python. So after successful installation of Python in your local desktop, the installation will looks like this. So in order to access this Anaconda prompt, you can click here, Anaconda. You can click here. Have already open. If you click here and show you. uh, So if click on Anaconda prompt, it will show you like this. Here you need to type Jupyter notebook. See if you click here, if you type here Jupyter notebook, then you can directly access to the Jupyter path. Then if you want to create a new file, a new folder, then you can create new folder, and in that you can create notebook. If you want to have, if you want the new notebook, then you can click here the Python notebook here in this path. If you want to access, if you want to create any path in this particular folder, then you can click on folder, then you can create a new um, a new notebook. Then now I will just go to that and I will just create a new Python kernel. Then it will access to here. This is how the Jupyter notebooks look like. So here you can rename your book like a Python. So you can click and rename here, and here there was if you want to insert a new cell, then you can click on new cells. And if you want to run, suppose I need to print hello world, then you can click on control enter, or else you can click on run. Anything is works here. And if you want to save this as markdown, because if you're preparing anything, if you want to keep this text as markdown, so you can click on markdown. If you can type any text, and you can get control enter, and or else if you run here, it will look, it will take as a text. So this is how the Jupyter notebook works. And if you want to download any shell, you can click on the download, like in any format that you need. So you can rename, and you can rename this session by clicking again. So this is a short glimpse of this, how this Jupyter notebook works. So in the coming video we can see how this in coming video, moreover we can practice the basics of Python, list, tuples, ASCII characteristics, functions, methods, iterators, maps, filter, lambda, everything. We can come and see the practice hands-on of Python language, how it works and how we can execute that. So um, that's it, guys. This is all about today episode of this today episode. So in the next video, we'll come up with the basics of data types and everything. So in order to see more videos and in order to get the notifications, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel Data Science Careers. Thanks for your support, guys. Thank you. So in Geeks for Geeks, you can see uh, the theory also. For everything, you can see that theory. You can click on this first link.